KILR. KILR James.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Flight Simulator 10 Steam Edition. Yes, we're getting specific because I am going to be working on yet another version of the World Tour using the regular Flight Simulator 10 Gold or Boxed Edition that has the professional with the acceleration expansion pack on it, which I don't think I've ever done anything with the acceleration expansion pack, but you know, it's there. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the world tour on that too. You may be thinking, why? Well, because I'm going to be using different setups for that. So that one's going to be using Mega Scenery, for example, along with the New Vecta landscapes, which adds trees and buildings, and it doesn't look so flat anymore. And that is also making use of Active Sky 2016 and Active Sky Cloud Art, whereas here on the Steam Edition we're using Rex. We're using Rex Skyforce 3D, and they both look good. I think I might like Active Sky a little better, but I don't hate what I'm seeing with Rex. I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing with Rex. But anyhow, that is neither here or there. Let's talk about our flight. So this is it right here. This little boomerang shaped airport is Bong. That's where we're at. And we're going to be flying VFR. We'll fly around a little bit here just to kind of get a visual on some things. And then we're going to fly along the coast until we get to here, a little airport, private airport. Well, that's actually right here. So not here, not Viet Mir, but Cornucopia. It's a little tiny little town right here, and there's a private little airport right there. And I want to go and show you the satellite view here for a moment. So here is satellite view, and Cornucopia, as you can see, is a really small town right here. And there's a road that passes through, and this is the airport. So it's got a grass strip, and it's got a couple of I guess water reservoirs sitting right next to it. Now here's the interesting thing. This airport did not exist in Flight Simulator 4 or 5 or Flight Simulator 98. Yeah. So I had to create it. So when I created it, I put in trees, I put in the runway, and I put in these two little things. Now when you get to Flight Simulator 2000, it's in there, the airport is in there, but it's not like this. It has this grass strip, and it puts it right over here along the edge, like literally it's like right here, so it's not even placed right. And it was like that for Flight Simulator 2000, 2002, 2004. Will it happen on FSX? Your guess is as good as mine. Will Orbix fix it? Will Orbix actually put the airport? Well, of course, it doesn't affect airports. It's all about vectors and land class and all that. So the big question is it going to put this airport where it should be? a little ways off, right over here. And there should be a road here, and then like we could literally just fly across this road and then like almost land right on the strip, which could be like what some private pilots do. They'll probably line up with this road, fly overhead, and then bring it on down and land. That's what it looks like this was designed to do, to help, pilots, if they're doing a visual land, that just, I'll just follow this road and just come right in. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if that's correct. Now, another thing that I wanted to show was the Bay Area Superior Duluth, because we've got some scenery in this area as a result of the Scenery Solutions Express Scenery download, or whatever you want to call it. And I've got the Superior area, I've got Duluth. I do have KDYT, but it does not play right with Orbix, and it winds up causing trees and buildings to go all over the place, so I have to deactivate that. So if you want to see what this all looks like with Scenery Solutions, you're going to want to check out the FSX boxed edition of this flight when it becomes available. But I do have some of the stuff installed. So I took out the photoreal stuff because it doesn't match very well with Orbix when you have the seasons going. But you should be able to see some of the buildings. So like all of these here, all these tanks, you should be able to see them. So I don't know, it'll be interesting to see what actually shows up. And also too, we are using the airport from Scenery Solutions. So as you can see, here's our boomerang shaped airport, and it's got a couple of turnoffs here, turnarounds, one there, one there. I'm not sure which runway it's going to have us take. And here is the connecting taxiway between the two runways. And then there's a little turn off here. I believe this is where we're parked. I think this is where we're at. But I do also, I think it's got some of these other things in there too. I don't know if the speedway is in there. But we'll do a quick look around of Bong, just so you can, get a look at and see if this is scenery that you wouldn't mind getting. It was like $4 or $5. It was pretty cheap. So we are all set here. Let's go ahead and do a maintenance check on the plane. Yeah, everything is like new. Well, that's nice. That is good to know. Alright, we've got a pre-flight inspection. I believe everything should be good. I didn't put, yeah, all this is good. I don't have my tie downs or anything on. So you can skip all this, and you can go to, not so much that, but here, and you can put in your chalk blocks and stuff. Matter of fact, look at this. We can put on sunglasses. We'll put sunglasses on and headphones on, and then that way when you take a look at the pilot and everything, they'll have sunglasses and headphones on. See that? I dig her. She's She's got the cool sunglasses. Yeah, they all got sunglasses and they all got headphones. So, and I don't know if it affects your vision or not. I don't think it does. It doesn't look like it affects it any, because it all looks fine here. Why did that go down? That's kind of annoying. Let's turn off sunglasses. Yeah, see, sunglasses, it doesn't change anything. It's just for looks. Headphones, it does do something. It mutes the sound a little bit, which is kind of cool. So now it's time to do some pre-flight checklist stuff. So we've done all this. What we do need to do, though, is turn the power on, bring our flaps up, and let's see how we're doing on fuel. Let's go ahead and switch it to the other tank. Try to keep these evened out somewhat. Autopilot is off. Rotating beacon is on. Turn that one on. Gear switch is down. Okay, mixture rich. Throttle in. Props in. Turn on the alternator, and we will turn this until it gets into the green and give it a start. Maybe. Let's try turning that off then. Maybe I flooded it. Sometimes I can get this really well, and then other times I can't. You can click these. I don't know if you knew that. They all make different sounds, too. See that? That's, like, really cool. Well, if all else fails, hit Control E. And then you won't have to worry about it no more. Cowl flaps need to be open. Radio's on, transponder, all that other stuff. Okay, so we're going to be using the regular ATC on this one because I'm doing a VFR flight. And I don't know, I just want to do something different. Let's listen to weather.
Wind 210 at 7. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition ceiling 4,800 broken. Temperature 1 Celsius. Dew point -7 Celsius. Altimeter 2997. Kilo Sierra Uniform Whiskey.
Okay, we're going to select a runway. Which runway are we going to take here? We got a choice between 14, 32, 4, and 22. Let's take runway 4.
Traffic Beach 1313 Foxtrot is taxiing to runway 4.
And what we'll go ahead and do, we'll take a look at some areas of the airport here and see what we have. Runway 4 is, I believe it's this runway down here, so that'll give us a chance to kind of go around and take a look at this over here. This is a really thin taxiway right here. That is not runway 4. Maybe it's runway 31. Maybe we'll take another runway. We'll take runway 31 then. Some of those buildings I think are with the scenery, and then some of them are coming from Orbix. We'll head on over there and take a look at those. Looks like we got room for a helicopter here. There's a whole bunch of parking spaces with no planes. There are no planes. And then we got some hangars down here. We'll take a look at it in top view. So here is the top-down view. Kind of zoom out, and ba-boom. See, so we got all the buildings that should be here on Bong Airport. And here's that tiny little strip. This is where we were sitting at. There's a lot of stuff that's missing here, though, but I think it might have shown up if I had put in the photoreal stuff. But again, with the textures, it's just not going to match up. It's going to look bad, and so that's why I turned them off. But we at least have the airport itself, along with all the buildings and parking spaces. So that is good. And now we can go ahead and turn around here, because we'll turn around that way.
Traffic Beach 1313 Foxtrot is taxiing to runway 32.
But in reality, it's 3-1. really wished that we'd be able to use the Scenery Solutions versions of Sky Harbor here with the Orbix, but what I did do though is I got an airport that was community created it, or user content, whatever you want to call it. I think his name is Jim Cook, and I will be having that in this version of Flight Simulator. We're going to do a flyby over it, so I'll put the information to the airport in the description. All right, get that set right there. And let's go ahead and just do our final rundown here. Alright, we've got the run up here. Get the RPMs and the throttle. Let's see, mixture in all the way. Go. Brakes are holding. Cabin is nice. Warming slowly. We'll check our mags. Looks good. That prop cycle 1 to 3 times, which is like I'm probably doing that wrong, but that's what it is. What is this? I need to figure out what this is. What is this? Oh, that's the flaps, duh. I've only been using it all these times and broke them once, you know, so. At least they didn't break on the last flight. That's always good. Okay, prop full in. We're good there. Doors, windows, everything is set, so we're all ready to go. Ooh, cabin is warm and steady.
Traffic Beach 1313 Foxtrot taking off runway 32 north departure.
Yes, we are. Fly over Superior. That had a weird look, whatever that was. We're going to do is we're going to do a fly over here, a flyby over here to the island. This little island strip. I think it might have a name. there is Sky Harbor. This is created by someone in the community. Like I said, I think his name is Jim Cook. I don't remember offhand. But again, the information will be in the description in case you are interested. Turn around and go this way. Now the broken water, this may or may not be a result of the area that I've downloaded. I'm not sure. I could disable it and we might actually see this whole area frozen. I think all of it is frozen. All of it shows frozen anyway. Okay, we need to tune into Duluth departure, so let's go ahead and do that.
Duluth departure beach 1313 Foxtrot mistype beach Bonanza 2 miles north of Kilo Delta Yankee Tango. Request flight following. Beach 1313 Foxtrot Duluth departure squawk 0664. Squawk 0664 beach 13 Foxtrot. Beach 13 Foxtrot. Radar contact 3 miles north of Kilo Delta Yankee Tango 1100. Altimeter 2997. Copy. Beach 13 Foxtrot.
Now let's go and tune this in here. We should be able to get some real ATC chatter going from Duluth.
Sky City, I'm just letting you know that we'll approximately 20 past.
Attendant to descend that, sir. Thank you. Advisor and taxi.
Okay, good, thanks.
We're going to fly overhead of Duluth so you can see that version of the scenery. Before we had the Scenery Builders version. This one is from Scenery Solutions. So we're not going to land there, but we're going to fly. We're going to fly overhead, and it should be just over this hill.
Sky 39, we are ready to taxi.
South Airnet 52 over 27, taxi to Alpha 5, advisory for departure.
2 seconds there, Alpha 5, so it's 39.
Lockheed Romeo Sierra Quebec. Turn right heading 2990. Resume on navigation. Climb and maintain flight level 180. Lockheed Kilo Whiskey Hotel. Turn right heading 2990. Proceed on course. Climb flight level 180. Turn right heading 2990. Resume on navigation. Climb flight level 180. Lockheed Kilo Whiskey Hotel. Lockheed Kilo Whiskey Hotel. Traffic alert. 11 o'clock. Less than 1 mile. 6,500. Lockheed F-16. Report them in sight. Lockheed Kilo Whiskey Hotel. Traffic in sight. Turn right heading 2990. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain flight level 180. Lockheed Romeo Sierra Quebec. Lockheed Romeo Sierra
Keep an
Quebec.
eye for the
Traffic
Bonanza.
alert. 6 o'clock. Less than 1 mile. 7,200. Lockheed F-16. Report them in sight. Lockheed Romeo Sierra Quebec. Have it. Lockheed F-16
ready
in
for
sight.
departure on that 2 seconds.
Sky 3952, Tower WI27, proceed direct Phoenix, clear for takeoff.
812.16 miles southeast of Kilo Mike Zulu Hotel. Request IFR.
Clear wind at 290.12, altimeter 3022.
8121 is cleared to Duluth Airport as filed. Squawk 7116. Cessna November 58121 cleared to Duluth Airport as filed. Squawk 7116. Cessna 121, readback correct, radar contact 7,400, altimeter 29907, turn left heading 015, proceed on course, descend altitude 7,000, Lockheed Romeo Sierra, Quebec, contact Minneapolis, control on 127.9er, Lockheed Kilo Whiskey Hotel, contact Minneapolis, control on 127.9er, Cessna 121, you are 36 miles south, turn right,
We'll
heading
turn around and
040,
head back
descend
the other way.
altitude 7,000, expect vectors, ILS, runway 27, approach 127.9er for Lockheed Kilo Whiskey Hotel.
They're probably thinking, what in the
Over
heck
127.9er,
is
Lockheed
that
Romeo Sierra,
pilot
Quebec,
doing?
bye-bye.
We're sightseeing. That's what we're doing. Come around here. There we go. Yeah, you know, give you a chance to see some of this, a different version of
Sky 3952,
Duluth
change
Airport.
for approach frequency 2545.
2545 Southwest, steady understood. Roger, Sky 3952, passing 3,000, climbing 6,000, direct Spain.
Sky 3952, the departure radar contact,
Main terminal.
and climb and maintain 12,000.
Climb maintain 12,000, Sky 3952.
There you go. And let's not hit the trees.
Piper, November
definitely see the
6505
shape of
Victor,
land.
ready to copy IFR clearance to Central Wisconsin. Piper, November 6505 Victor, is cleared to Central Wisconsin Airport as filed. Climb and maintain altitude 5,000. Departure frequency is 125.45. Squawk 7566. Clearance void 30 minutes from now. Piper, November 6505 Victor, cleared at Central Wisconsin Airport as filed. Climb and maintain altitude 5,000. Departure is 125.45. Squawk 7566. Clearance void 30 minutes from now. Piper 05 Victor, correct.
Now we're going to fly over Superior and take a look at those tanks. Do you remember we saw those like oil tanks or the industry tanks, whatever they were? I'm going to take a look at them over here.
Sky 3952, climb maintain flight level 180, contact Minneapolis Center 121.05, good day.
05, and climb maintain flight level 180.
Bong Airport should be right there. There it is. There's Bong Airport. So here's that industrial sector right here. So we'll bring it on down here so that way we can take a good look. So this area here is populated pretty much
Assessment 121. Contact Minneapolis Control at
by Scenery
121.05.
mixed in with some Orbix.
Changing to 121.05. Cessna 121, good day.
Get a little bit of both.
Duluth approach. Cessna November 58121 with you. Altitude 7,000. Cessna November 58121 Duluth approach. Roger. Altimeter 2994.
Is it completely accurate? No, I don't know, but you know, there's enough of it there to give you the spirit of things, I suppose.
Scott 3952, climb maintain on flight level 180, contact Minneapolis Center 121.05, good day.
Looks like
05,
almost looks like there's some stuff in
Duluth approach. Global freightways 1140. Heading 11,900 for altitude 5,000. Global freightways 1140. Duluth approach. Roger. Altimeter 2994. Global freightways 1140. Traffic alert. 3 o'clock. Less than 1 mile. 11,700. Cessna Caravan. Report them in sight. Departure Piper November 6505 Victor is at 1,600, climbing altitude 5,000. Piper November
Duluth ground, good morning, United 2182 to Chicago, thank you.
Roger, altimeter 2994. Piper 05 Victor, turn left heading 140, resume on navigation, climb and maintain altitude 5,000. Turn left heading 140, proceed on course, climb altitude 5,000, Piper 05.
Here's the numbers one more time for Stellis.
United 2182 to Chicago.
Yes, sir, thank you, stand by.
I don't think I'm gonna make 4,000 my minimum. I'm gonna do 3,000 here. Or maybe
United 2182, ground clearance. Go ahead. United 2182, clear to the Chicago O'Hare Airport S5, maintain 6,000, expect flight level 31010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.45, spot 2405.
Approach, Roger, altimeter 2994.
S-File 6000, 310 and 10, 12545, 2405, 2182.
United 2182, read that correct.
Departure, Piper, November 0495, November, is at 2,100, climbing altitude 4,000. Piper, November 049er5, November, Duluth, departure, roger, altimeter 2994. Piper, 9er5, November, turn left,
Monaco
heading
DI
10, resume on navigation, climb and maintain altitude 4000. Turn left, heading 210, resume on navigation, climb and maintain altitude 4000. Piper, 9er5, November. Air Force 1758, descend and maintain 3,200. Descend and maintain 3,200. Air Force 1758.
My goodness. Well, we got clouds up in the sky and countless people below.
3715 Duluth, good morning, clear to Minneapolis St. Paul Airport as filed, maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 180, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.45, squawk 4215. Sky 3715, read back.
November, turn right, heading 250. Turn right, heading 250, Cessna 09er, November.
Well, there we have it. On our way to Cornucopia. Need to switch our tanks again. Far from it either, are we? I can look it off screen, or we could look at it together right over here.
Sky 7404 Duluth approach, come on, clearance on request.
26 miles. As we
Sky
go.
3715,
About 10
ground.
minutes.
Sky 3715 Duluth, ground. 7404 clearance. Sky 7404 cleared from the Hibbing Airport to the Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport as filed. Climb maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 200, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.4. Squawk 4520. Hold for release.
121, descend and maintain 3,200. Descend and maintain 3,200. Cessna 121.
Sky 7404, the readback's correct, and there will be no delays for you from Minneapolis this morning. So again, no hold for release. Just give me a call when you're ready to go.
November, airport is at you at 1 o'clock. 11 miles, turn right, heading 290, report runway in sight. H13 Foxtrot, contact Minneapolis, control on 134.55.
134.55.
90, Cessna 09er, November, Cessna.
Let's see.
Maintain 3,400, cleared, visual, runway 27, approach. Switch to advisory on 122.7. Gauge 2134.55, beach 13 Foxtrot, goodbye. Air Force 1758, Turn left heading 360. Turn left heading 360. Air Force 1758. Minneapolis Control Beach 1313 Foxtrot with you. Beach 1313 Foxtrot, Minneapolis Control, Roger. Altimeter 2994.
Tell you what, playing Flight Simulator like it tires your eyes. It is springtime now, but there's still going to be some wintry textures here for a bit because we're up north. I'm guessing that's the reason. We got 17 more minutes.
FedEx 192, contact Minneapolis Center 123.72.
2372, FedEx 192.
As long as we land before it gets dark. Because this is not going to be a lit airport. Oh, we got 13 miles. Do we see that road anywhere? See if we can follow that road until we land. That's assuming everything is in here the way it should be. Which it may not be.
Contact Minneapolis Control on 121.05. Over to 121.05. 31906. Thanks. Bye-bye.
He did say that. He said thanks, bye-bye. Where did that come from? I've never heard him say thanks, bye-bye. It must be how I selected it when I was installing the edit voice pack. I must have selected a different region or something. The one, they're saying decimal instead of point. But the thanks, bye-bye, man, that just threw me off. Kind of cool, actually. We are 9 miles away, so alright, let's getting ready here. Turn the lights on here. No, don't tell me that the wing's busted again.
Minneapolis Control, Air France 4716 is climbing to 10,400 for altitude 11,000. Air France 4716, Minneapolis Control, roger, altimeter 2994. Air France 4716, climb light level 230. Climb and maintain flight level 230. Air France 4716. Minneapolis Control, American Pacific 2039er with you. American Pacific 2039er, Minneapolis Control, roger, altimeter 2994.
5 miles away. So that is Cornucopia there
American
in front of us.
Pacific 2039er, contact Duluth approach on 125.45. 125.45, American Pacific 2039er.
Where is the airport? This is going to be interesting.
Turn left heading 255-3013.
It might be in here.
Same for you, 2197.
1313 Foxtrot is on final.
Yeah.
Runway 5 to land.
I think that's it up ahead. Here's that road, remember? So this looks like it may actually be a little bit better placed. Yeah, that's definitely it. Doesn't have the reservoirs, but there's trees. Well, look at that. I think that was a pretty good landing.
Papa Kilo Foxtrot, traffic, Piper, November 75034, bis 10 miles south, inbound, visual, runway 36.
Just gonna park out here in the grass. Wow. This is definitely
Whiskey, India
cool.
23, traffic, beach, 1313, Foxtrot, runway vacated.
So, we're here, Cornucopia. Go ahead and pull that out. I never did close the cow flaps, did I? I don't know. I don't remember if I did or not. Whoops. I think I was supposed to turn that radio off. Turn those off. And we'll go ahead and do a check on the maintenance bay. Yeah, look at this. Our flaps busted again. Boy, this thing breaks a lot. Is it the way that I'm flying it? I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Easy heat aircraft engine heater systems. Advantages of preheating with cold soaked engine. The oil is very thick and will not be able to reach vital engine components. Whoops. Well, there's not an option here to uncheck it. I had it on here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so I have that to heat up the engine and everything. But anyway, that's it. Let's just take a quick look at the satellite view mode here. It looks like it did place, I don't know, a building here, but those two water reservoirs are not here. But other than that, take a look up here towards the top. That road does line up with the runway just like we saw on the map. So, not bad. Not bad at all. And there it is, Cornucopia, right over in this area. So, no complaints. I'm glad that actually turned out pretty decently. Well, thanks for joining me on this flight, and be sure to check it out on the other ones, and I will see you on the next leg of our journey. I hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I am making them. They really mean a lot to me, and I'm glad I can share them with you. This same flight can also be seen on these other flight simulators, so they are great if you'd like to make comparisons. If you'd like to see more Flight Simulator content, then be sure to subscribe to get automatic notifications. There's also that bell thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Bring a parachute.